have a look. Oh, that was someone ringing with the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Hello? We're just filming a TV show.
Is there any way you could chase Nicky at all, just about the paperwork for tomorrow? Because we've just got the film tomorrow.
No, what I'm letting you know, we're actually filming it now, so the audience are listening to your phone call.
No problem. Well, I will speak to you later.
And welcome to Call Yourself a Fan, the football quiz with the fans, for the fans, brought to you by Coral. This is a show that sees your everyday, regular Joe football supporters taking on a threesome of celebrity fans and legends, none of which are called Joe. Let's meet the two sides. First up, our away team, who are still basking in the glory of what happened in 2016. It shocked the world, and a lot of us are still trying to make sense of how it happened. That's right, Leicester-based Walker's Crisp discontinued their beef and onion range. And quite frankly, I'll never get over it. Give up for Henry, Antoine and Kaya, the Leicester City fans. Taking on those feisty foxes, two ex-pros and a comedian. Up first, he's a Tottenham fan. And just like his team, he's been making crowds laugh at his performances for the past 15 years. It's a brilliant Rhys James. Joining Rhys is a Leicester legend. He's an FA Cup and Premier League winner. It's the wonderful Marc Albrighton. And captaining the side. For me, this man has completed life. He's loved by everyone in football, and he's such a legend in Burnley, he has an actual pub named after him. It doesn't get better than that. It's the one and only Sean Dyche. Right, it's time to play the quiz game that has taken the nation by storm. No, it's not the 1% Club. No, it's not the Chase. It's the other one. It's Box to Box.
Box to Box.
Yes, this is Box to Box, a classic game of Who Am I, where teams will go head-to-head to see who can name the mystery player first in 70 seconds. That's right, 70 seconds, not 60. It's the format. We'll start by giving the teams 3 clues, and then every 10 seconds, a new clue will be revealed. It's up to both teams to buzz in if they think they know who it is. But if you buzz in and guess incorrectly, then hang your head in shame, because you and your team will be frozen out for the next clue. Home team, let's hear your buzzer.
Ridiculous question.
There's going to be a lot of them today. And Leicester fans, let's hear yours.
What does the fuck say?
Wow. Let's play Box to Box. Your 70 seconds starts now. So, 2 club trophies won. A goalkeeper played for 6 clubs. Next clue, first English club, Liverpool. Anyone fancy a guess yet? Premier League goal scored 1, so has scored a goal. Can't be many keepers that scored in the Premier League.
What does the fuck say?
Leicester fans, what are you going for?
David James.
It's not David James, and you're frozen out of the next clue. Played for 4 English clubs.
That could be him, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Brad Friedel.
You need to buzz in, sorry, Sean.
I'm going to buzz in there on hold, then, mate. Ridiculous question. Ridiculous question. Ridiculous question. Ridiculous question.
To be fair, asking him to buzz in is a ridiculous question.
Sean, what do you think the answer is?
Brad Friedel.
Let's have a look. It was Brad Friedel.
Off the mark.
1-0 to the home team. OK, let's have another. 70 seconds to tell me who this player is. 16 club trophies won. A defender, played for 8 clubs.
Oh, yeah.
First English club, Sheffield United. 17 seasons in the Premier League. Have a guess for anyone?
Ridiculous question.
Yes. Home team, Rhys.
Kyle Walker.
Is it Kyle Walker? It was Carl Walker.
We were close.
Strong start from the home team, so the scores after round one. The home team of Rhys, Sean and Marc have 2, and the Leicester away fans are on 0. Sean, welcome to Call Yourself a Fan. Thank you so much for joining us. So it's been about 10 months since you last stood in the dugout.
Well, I'm having a rest.
You're having a rest.
Yeah, it's having a rest.
How's life? You know, what sort of things have you been up to?
It's good. It's lots of gigs. I like my music. Kasabian were good last night. As you can tell, my throat is particularly oiled well. Let's say from last evening's events. But no, it was good.
Are you missing being back in the dugout at all?
You do. It's weird. The pressure of football is obviously massive now. But no, it's one of them things. Once you're in it, you immerse yourself in it. When you get a break from it, it's time to just step back and enjoy life a little bit.
So do you think you might be looking to get back into football soon? Because, I mean, let's be honest, the Man United job's probably going to be up at some point this season.
No, I don't know. You know, it's the strange is in football management, the job sort of comes and gets you. You know, you don't really... You know, you don't just ring clubs and say, oh, any danger. So if the timing's right and they want you to come and do it, then interview and see if we get it. So, yeah, I'm all right at the minute. I'm quite enjoying watching what's going on rather than being immersed in it at the moment.
One thing fans love doing before a game is going to the pub. And if you're a Burnley fan, you get to go to this place. This is the Royal Dyche pub. I love the artwork. How does it feel to have your very own pub named after you?
Do you know what? The truth is, Justine, who runs it, when we got into Europe, she put a big sign up and it sort of made some news saying that basically if we got into Europe, she'd change the name of the pub. So when I first met her, I said, don't do that, trust me. I said, you know, the king is dead, long live the king. You know what it's like, 6 months later, you're out. Which I wasn't, as it happened. I did stay there, obviously. And she said, no, that's it. And so when I finally got the sack there, she said, no, we're sticking with the name and it's staying. So then I went up to the pub and did a Q&A, a private Q&A for her and some of her guests and all that. So, yeah, it was good. It's a nice place. She's done a brilliant job.
Do you get discount on the drinks in there?
No, couldn't believe that. The only people like that, you know, drop 50 pence, hits them on the back of the head up there, you know what I mean? They look after a pound note then.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Dyche. Right, now to the game where it's important to know your Bernardo Silvas from your David Silvas. It's They've Gone Missing.
They've gone missing.
Yes, this is They've Gone Missing, where our teams will take it in turns to name all 11 players that are missing from our matchday team sheet. Now, for correctly naming a player, teams will score a point, and we keep going until all 11 players are named, or my producer tells me we've had enough of this and we just get on with the rest of the show. So we're going back to May the 2nd, 2016 and to Stamford Bridge as Chelsea hosted Tottenham in a game that Spurs had to win or Leicester would be crowned Premier League champions. It wasn't looking good for Marc and his teammates as Spurs were 2-0 up at half-time. But in a feisty affair that was labelled the Battle of the Bridge, Chelsea came back to take a point and hand Leicester City the Premier League title. So, can you name every player who started for Chelsea that night? Leicester fans, who's your first pick?
Eden Hazard.
Eden Hazard wasn't in the starting line. No, look at your face. Mate, I was as shocked as you. He came on as a sub.
I'm leaving.
Sorry, mate. Still a great night for you anyway. Home team, who have you got?
Branislav Ivanovic.
Yes, Branislav Ivanovic played at right back. Leicester fans.
Alonso.
Marc Alonso didn't play. Sorry, guys. I mean, let's be honest. I can imagine you lot were drunk that night, so I don't blame you. But you're going to say Dimitri Karin in a minute. Don't worry about it. Home team, Sean.
Costa.
Diego Costa did play up front. He played up front. Leicester fans. Willian played right wing. You're off the mark. Well done.
Gary Cahill.
Gary Cahill played centre half.
Kurt Zouma.
No, Kurt Zouma didn't play.
Yeah, okay. Matic.
Matic played. Yes, he did, Sean. Leicester fans.
Juan Mata.
No, Juan Mata didn't play. Sorry, fellas.
We're on a roll.
I'm glad that you tried. Like you keep going. Don't lose faith. Keep guessing.
We're reflecting.
You're basically guessing everyone who didn't play. But you keep going. Sean's team, what have you got?
Check.
No, Petr Cech didn't play.
Oh no, we're just saying, can you check the list?
That's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Asmir Begovic.
Yes, great shout. Asmir Begovic played in goal.
Fabregas.
Cesc Fabregas did play. Best fans, what you got for me?
Victor Moses.
Sorry, who?
Victor Moses.
Oh no.
Because obviously, you know, having struggled with a lot of the guesses so far, you thought you'd go for a safe bet with Victor Moses. Victor Moses didn't play. No. Sorry, mate.
John Terry?
John Terry did play.
Yeah.
You went for Victor Moses before John Terry. Right, we've got 3 left to get. The left back, another of defensive midfielders, and the left winger.
Yeah. No idea.
You can pass if you want.
Ramirez.
No, Ramirez didn't play. Sorry, mate.
Easy to just stay on. You could just do the team if you like.
Fair one.
So,
Actually, not confident in the next guess, so I don't know why I've gone in so bold there.
Cole play.
no, didn't play. Sorry, Sean. It's a left back.
Cesar Azpilicueta.
It was Cesar Azpilicueta. Great shout. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. Oh, that reminded me of when I used to finish my school swimming races. There's a woman in the back crying. Oh my God, it was so inspirational. Sean's team.
Oh,
I'll tell you if you want to leave.
By the way, we just had a moment there. Some moment they just said Kante and he went, no, he won the league.
He won the league with Leicester. I knew he was doing something that night. It was relevant to the evening. Is what I meant, yeah.
He's a bit busy.
Our next guest, Marc Albrighton.
How long does you think?
Frank Lampard.
Yeah, he'd gone though, hadn't he, Frank?
What's that?
Frank Lampard.
No, it wasn't Frank Lampard.
I know that, but you're putting considerable pressure on me to say some words.
Pushed
Alex.
us to make a decision.
Do we have anything?
Leicester fans, you get another guess.
Pedro?
Yes, it was Pedro. Well done, boys.
Good call, yeah.
Right, one more to get.
Clue, please.
Might have almost joined Man United once.
Might have almost joined Man United once. I'm supposed to work out what's going through their heads. Things they might have nearly done.
I mean, when I tell you who it is, that I think this clue makes sense.
This is obvious.
Yeah, to me it is, but then I've got it written down in front of me.
I don't know if we're
Anything?
getting anything here.
You can throw it over if you want. One last guess.
It's
All right.
got to be relevant, isn't it?
Yeah. One last guess, Leicester fans. Well, this is the starting lineup. The one you didn't get was John Obi Mikel. There it is.
Yeah.
He did nearly join Man United.
Yeah, of
once.
course, the guy who nearly went to Man United, famous.
So there it was. That was the team there.
We all remember that
Begovic
summer.
in goal as Piliqueta, Cahill, John Terry, Ivanovic, Matic, John Obi Mikel, Pedro, Cesc Fabregas, Willian, and Diego Costa up front. Leicester fans, you scored 4, while Sean and your team, you correctly named 6. Well done. So that was another in a long list of missed opportunities for Tottenham to win a trophy. I know you think that I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm just going to be like digging out Tottenham the whole time. But do you know what? I'm not. I don't mind them. I like the fact that I can count their league titles on my hands. Right. Let's see what that's done to the overall score. It is 8 points to the home team of Rhys, Sean and Mark, and our away team of Henry, Antoine and Kaya, they're on 4 points.
We're starting slow.
Can we get a round of applause for Marc Albrighton, everybody? I mean, Mark, it was incredible for Leicester in 2016. Now, when this game was played, the game at Stamford Bridge, you were all at Jamie Vardy's house that night. Is that true?
So it was a bit of a mix, to be honest. It was about 50-50 split. Some lads went there, some lads wanted to watch it with the families at home. I was one of them that wanted to stay at home, watch it with my family, my kids, friends. But as soon as that final whistle went, I was Mum, take me to Jamie Vardy's house. I joined that party. So,
What was the party like?
So it started on the way there. I got a phone call saying, "Don't come to my house. Get dropped at the local police station." So I was thinking, it's a bit strange. So turned up at the local police station. Ben Chilwell sitting in the custody room. I was thinking, again, strange. Basically, we had to get a police escort in from the police station to Jamie Vardy's house because there was just hundreds, thousands maybe of people outside his gates, climbing up his fences. So we're driving through, you've got people banging on the police car window. It was mental. It was incredible.
I thought you just meant like cut out the middleman. We're going to end up there anyway.
Can I just say that I tried to sign him twice, I think 3 times actually. He used the fact that we tried to sign him to go back to his agent to get more money at Leicester. And it didn't work out because he only won the league after that. So bad decision he made, bad decision.
The club paid for you all to celebrate in Thailand. Are there any stories that legally you were able to tell us about that trip?
Nope. We went there and there was near on 1 million people lining the streets of Bangkok in the open-top bus tour, and that was something I've never witnessed before in my life. It was absolutely incredible. And then they took us to sort of remote islands in just off Thailand, and amazing. We went to a few temples as well, so we did a bit of sightseeing when we was there. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, of course you did.
And that's all we did.
I never. Of course, you went to temples. And now, a quick quiz question for you. Can you tell me who scored the 20,000th Premier League goal?
Yeah, myself. Yeah.
There we go. Did you get anything for that?
Yeah, so I walked off the pitch into the tunnel. Somebody said, "You've scored the 20,000th goal." Okay, brilliant, great. There was "You've got £20,000. So I thought, even better. Manager's giving his talk after the game. We've just lost 2-1. And in my head, I'm thinking, how am I going to spend 20 grand? What am I going to buy with that? I've gone out to do the interviews about it, and the first reporter says, "Scored the 20,000th goal. You've won £20,000 to go to a charity of your choice." And I think you can just see my face drop. Yeah, I think you just see my face drop. So quickest £20,000 I ever did spend, but it was amazing. We was close with Acorns Children's Hospice at Villa, so we did a big presentation. They got the money, spent it on great things to make the place better, and yeah, that was it.
Well done. Marc Albrighton, everybody. Now, they say you can't put a price on many things to do with being a football fan. Walking up the steps and seeing the pitch for the first time, losing your mind at a last-minute winner, or seeing someone get hit in the head with the ball when they're not looking. It's priceless. But what's not priceless is this round. This is How Much, Mate?
How much, mate?
Yes, this is a round all about the cost of being a football fan. There are going to be 3 money/football-related questions with teams writing down their answers before we do a bit of show and tell to see who is the closest and wins the points. In honour of Sean having a pub named after him, these are all about places owned by people in football or have been named in honour of them. Here's your first one. In the Royal Dyche pub, how much will this bucket hat cost you? Write your answers on the board, please. By the way, that's genuine merch.
And I've got it. I bought them all.
Yeah.
No ideas? We surely got an unfair advantage here.
I would love one of those, by the way.
Do you think I'm going
Get
to
one.
buy merch?
Non-burnt.
Psychologically.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just under.
Whiteboard.
Yeah.
Sean's team, what did you go for?
£9.95.
£9.95. And Leicester fans? £8. Ooh. Only £8 for a Sean Dyche bucket hat.
Can't remember. It is Burnley. Down here it'd be £37.99. You know what I mean? But
You say that, Sean. The answer is actually £18.
Ow.
But Sean's team, you're the closest, so you win the point. 18.
I'm amazed.
Here's your second one. How much does a serving of patatas bravas cost at Tast Katala, the Manchester-based restaurant co-owned by City gaffer Pep Guardiola? Tatus Bravas. Bravas? Potatoes Bravas. Spanish potatoes, please, mate.
Yeah, beside, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
7, 8, 7, 8.
Well, there's no tapas in it.
Yeah,
so
but
it's tapas in it. So
Yeah.
Enjoying this. It's only tapas.
Yeah, one sec.
You love the 95.
Psychological pricing, mate.
You ready, Leicester fans?
Yeah.
What have you got?
That's quite low.
£15.95.
£15.95. And home team. What have you got?
I'm not allowed to change, am I?
No, not now.
All right.
Whoa. With footballers, mate, cheat.
Okay.
Alex,
look over there.
if you want.
What's that behind you?
I'll tell you what, you can change. I'll give you a quick second.
He obviously went to school.
£10.
£10. Well, I can tell you the correct answer is £9. Well done, Sean Dyche. You can win another point.
Even my 70-95.
Yeah, we'd have won that with that, yeah.
Right, here's the last one. Now, we've made a bit of a mistake. We thought it would be fun with Rhys James on the show to get the footballer Rhys James's book and do a question on that. However, this actually turned up. This is Rhys James's book, so we might as well make the most of it. How much did our researcher pay on Amazon for this? Rhys James's hardback book. You'll like it when you get there.
How long's it been out for?
This is quite a big moment for me on this show. I've never been trusted on the show to hold something up.
To know the answer to
I
this
think
question.
So it's quite nice to...
95.
Look at that, see?
On Amazon it is. It's
Every
22
single
everywhere
twist of
else.
this arm
Yeah, because they normally pay on
is
the
my
spot when they
benefits
full
slowly
price on
going
the
away.
Oh, they've gone pretty close.
It's true. So, let's see what you put. Sean's team.
£17.75 and worth every damn penny.
£17.75. Leicester fans.
£17.47.
Wow, £17.47. I've got a lot of time for that as a guess because the answer is £18.73.
Yes.
So Sean's team, you knew it. You win the point again. By the way, all jokes aside, this is the brilliantly funny new book by Rhys. It is called You'll Like It When You Get There, a phrase that rings true for many of us, unless, of course, you're a Tottenham fan.
Unbelievable.
But available everywhere now. And after that, the scores are Sean's team are on 11 and the away team are on 4 points.
Lion, lads. Lion.
We can't lose it from here.
Time now for our Call Yourself a Fan question of the week. Last week, we asked which player played in 4 World Cups without ever playing in a World Cup qualifier. Any ideas in the studio, Sean, Mark, Rhys? Well, the answer was Giuseppe Bergomi from Italy. He received last-minute calls. Of course it was. You're all thinking, everyone at home's going, yeah, I knew it was Giuseppe Bergomi. He received last-minute call-ups in 1982 and 1994, and in 1986, Italy were the holders, so didn't play qualifiers. Similarly, they didn't need to go through the qualifying process in 1990, as they were the hosts of the tournament.
Well, Bergomi, would you believe it?
See, I'm a fan of that sort of thing. Now, this week's question, who is the only Premier League winner with a surname made entirely of Roman numerals? Look, I'm not writing these. Answers in the comments below. And if you've got any brilliant football quiz questions, please put them in the comments. And you never know, we may put it to our guests and give you a little shout out. Next up, this is a round all about footballing location. A great name, but I've been told that a show called that already exists. So this is Transfer In, Transfer Out, Transfer Shake It All About. Each team will get 4 transfers from a particular year, and all they have to do is guess the player who made that move. 1 point on offer per correct answer. Right, Rhys, Sean and Mark, you're up first. Here are your 4 transfers. 2023, Leicester to Tottenham. 2001, West Ham to Chelsea. 2014, Brighton to Burnley. And 2008, Liverpool to Portsmouth. Now, have a think, and I'll come back to you for your answers. In the meantime, can we give it up, please, for our Leicester fans? Henry, Antoine and Kaya. Now, Henry, you've been a season ticket holder at
Yeah.
Leicester. What was it like that season when you won the league?
I cancelled my season ticket that year.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the season before, The Great Escape, was
Yeah.
the last year I had a season ticket at Leicester. And then I cancelled it because it was the last year of my A-levels and we'd obviously nearly got relegated and I was thinking like, right, like I need to focus, need to concentrate, so I cancelled it.
In hindsight, though, would you say it was worth it?
You know what, it's one of them, because weirdly, I don't regret it, because it was such an amazing year. It's not something I want to be marred by, like, regret, because the way I experienced it was still amazing.
Yeah.
And, like, the night we won, went to Vardy's house, climbed the railings.
I can imagine that's like if I said, like, you know, if I'd got long arms just before the 2012 Paralympics.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what a terrible timing. Kai, you kept the faith and you were rewarded. You were there that season. What was it like for you as a fan?
Yeah, my A-level suffered, actually. No, it's special. Like, I mean, it's once in a lifetime fairy tale story like that, and especially like to witness it at such a young age as well. I think being from Leicester as well, being like a multicultural city, like sometimes it can feel quite divided, and it really brought the city together. Like we're all Leicester, then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was genuinely. Look, I was gutted we missed out on it, but I'm telling you now, on the plus side, you beat Spurs to it, so it was an absolute result, really. Leicester fans, everybody. Right then, Sean's team. See what you've gone for. So, 2023, Leicester to Spurs.
Maddison.
The main man.
Look, it was James Maddison. Well done.
Definitely, this is
2001, West Ham to Chelsea.
Lampard.
It was Frank Lampard.
Nice.
2 from 2. 2014, Brighton to Burnley.
Ashley Barnes.
It was, of course, Ashley Barnes. And 2008, Liverpool to Portsmouth for the clean sweep.
Probably the stickiest one for us, I think.
Between two.
Yeah, Glenn Johnson.
Let's have a look. Oh, that was someone ringing with the answer.
Oh, yeah. Phone a friend at this time.
Is it Glenn Johnson? Right. Cheers, thanks. Hello? Oh, yeah, we're just filming a TV show.
Okay, no worries. Is there any way you could chase Nikki at all, just about the paperwork for tomorrow? Because we've just got the film tomorrow.
No, you know what? I'm letting you know we're actually filming it now, so the audience are listening to your phone call.
No problem. Well, I will speak to you later.
Sean, you've given away too much.
Jim Ratcliffe sounds chipper, doesn't he?
The paperwork for tomorrow. I think we know where you're going, mate.
I'm going to a temple. But they're really good.
Well done, Sean's team. You scored 3 out of 4. Now, Leicester fans, here are your 4 transfers. 2019, Monaco to Leicester. 2005, Real Madrid to Newcastle. 2014, Atletico Madrid to Chelsea. And 2011, Leeds to Leicester. Have a think. I'll come back to you for your answers in a bit. Do you want a bit of trivia just to fill the time while we're... In 2019, a picture of an egg became the most liked post at the time, not only in Instagram history, but in social media history.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's not really, is it, though? 2014, Tottenham striker Emmanuel Adebayor claimed that his mum was using witchcraft to ruin his career. If you didn't want to ruin your career, you shouldn't have gone to Spurs, really, should you? OK, Leicester fans, let's see what you got.
So the first one is Yuri Tielemans.
Yes, it was. Well done. 2005, Real Madrid to Newcastle.
Michael Owen.
It was Michael Owen. Well done. 2014, Atletico Madrid to Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yeah. we did write Diego Costa.
We have actually written that down.
I know they needed clues, mate, but that takes the piss, doesn't it?
Every week there's one of these. Anyway, so 2014, Atletico Madrid to Chelsea.
Diego Costa.
No. No, sorry, yes, it was Diego Costa. Can you get a full house? 2011 Leeds to Leicester?
Schmeichel, Casper.
It was Kasper Schmeichel, full house. Well done, Leicester fans. You scored 4 out of 4. So, after that round, the scores are Sean's team are on 14 points, and the Leicester fans, you have 8 points.
It's close.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Rhys James, please? Rhys, thank you for joining us, mate. I am sorry for all the Spurs digs, but you are a Spurs fan. I'm not saying it. Why? But why are you a Spurs fan?
I love European silverware. I'm addicted to trophies. I don't like waiting around for them, you know. I hate coming second, you know. It's all about third place for me. Win or third. Well, you know, like most people, I sort of support the team because of my family. It's sort of passed down in my family like heart disease, supporting Spurs. It does feel like that because it's like my dad, we support Spurs because my dad and granddad were big fans of Spurs in the 60s when we were the best team, which is the worst example of glory hunting in history. They literally went, oh, these are the team winning everything. And then we didn't win anything again for sort of 70 odd years, which hasn't even happened yet. So that's why really we do have the worst pound per joy ratio in the entire football pyramid. Incredibly expensive, hardly any good memories. It's pretty bad.
You did win the Europa League.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, no, you did. You did.
I know it pained you to say it.
No,
but,
it's all right. You won, and rightly so. You won the Europa League last year under Ange Postecoglou. Then he's gone. Now you've got Thomas Frank in charge.
Yeah.
Nearly won the Super Cup. Obviously didn't.
Unbelievable. He can't wait.
But how are you feeling about life, you know, at Spurs at the moment?
Well, it's still Spurs, isn't it? So we'll probably win the Champions League and get relegated. You never know. Like some weeks we look amazing, and then some weeks it's like, oh yeah, Tottenham. It's one of those Tottenham are a team where you're never comfortable. If you're sat in the stadium, doesn't matter if we're 4-0 up, you're never comfortable because you just think this will, you know, we're obviously going to throw this game and lose it in the most humiliating fashion possible. And I remember my brother pointing out to me that because we support them, because my dad used to like them in the 60s, it's basically like going to watch a play every week that you don't like for £100, all because your dad used to like one of the actors in it in the 1960s.
A round of applause, please, for Rhys James. Did you know the world record for the fastest completed golf hole is held by Belgian Thomas Detry? He completed a 500-yard par 5 in the time of 89 seconds, which to me is utter woke nonsense. A complete waste of time. A better use of 90 seconds would be to see how many football trivia questions you can answer. So here's our final round, Last Gasp winner. Yes, it's a classic quick-fire round to determine who takes home the Call Yourself a Fan bragging rights for this week. Sean's team, you're leading, so you're going to go first, and your 90 seconds will start when you hear the referee's whistle. Which club is nicknamed the Tractor Boys?
Ipswich.
Correct. Who has more Premier League goals, Peter Crouch or Jamie Vardy?
Jamie Vardy.
It is Jamie Vardy. Chelsea signed Jorginho from which Italian club? If you don't know.
Inter.
No, it was Napoli. Who was sacked as Aston Villa manager in October 2022 and replaced by Unai Emery?
Steven Gerrard.
Was Steven Gerrard. Which Premier League team is last in alphabetical order?
Wolves.
It is Wolves. Which England men's international is the brother of an England women's international who has the first name Lauren?
Rhys James.
It was Rhys James. Which team recorded 30 clean sheets in the 2024-25 championship season?
Burnley, yeah.
Burnley. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the owner of which French League One team?
Nice.
It is Nice. Which midfielder played 75 games for Spurs before joining Manchester United in 2006?
Michael Carrick.
Was Michael Carrick. Which Premier League side holds the record for the most losses in one season?
It's Spurs.
No, it was, it was Southampton.
We were terrible.
David
last year.
Beckham played his last professional game at which European club?
PSG.
Was PSG. Who's the current longest-serving manager in the Premier League?
Pep Guardiola.
It would be, isn't it?
Yeah, Guardiola.
Pep.
It is Pep Guardiola. Well done, fellas. You scored 10 points. Right, Leicester fans, 90 seconds of questions coming your way now. Let's be having you is a famous phrase uttered by which football-loving celebrity chef? Pass.
Delia Smith. No.
Correct. Walker's Crisp famously sponsored which team between 1987 and 2001?
Leicester.
Was Leicester correct? Which player was the top goal scorer at the 2022 Qatar World Cup?
Harry Kane.
No, it's Kylian Mbappe. Which club is the only professional team in Britain to have the letter J in their name?
Pass.
No, St Johnstone. Birmingham City retired what shirt number in recognition of Jude Bellingham?
22.
It was 22. Who scored the winning goal for Leicester in the 2021 FA Cup final?
Tielemans.
Correct. How many Premier League teams have Manchester in their name?
2.
Correct. Which club did Marc Albrighton leave before joining Leicester?
Aston Villa.
Correct. What was the Europa League formerly known as?
The
Super Cup.
No, UEFA Cup. Which current championship side plays their home matches at the Kassam Stadium?
Oxford United.
Correct. Who has more caps for England, Michael Owen or Gary Neville?
Michael Owen.
Correct. Which country has won a record 7 African Cup of Nations?
Cameroon.
No, it's Egypt. Who was the first club in Harry Redknapp's managerial career?
Pass.
It was Bournemouth. The Kroenke family owned which Premier League football team?
Never.
Incorrect, it's Arsenal. Well done, Leicester fans.
Should have said Arsenal. I was panicked. I was like, I'm not Arsenal.
Well done, Leicester fans. You scored 8 points. So after a belting battle of wits, here's your final scores. The home team with Rhys, Sean and Marc scored 24 points. And the Leicester fans chalked up 16 points. So, Sean's team, you are the winners. Congratulations, guys. Now, there's no medals handed out on this show, but we've got something much better. A well done message from former Wigan, Fulham and Hull midfielder, Jimmy Bullard.
Yeah, well done, boys.
That's it. A big thank you to Rhys James, Sean Dyche and Marc Albrighton. And to the Leicester fans, Henry, Antoine and Kaya. Don't forget to give us the answer to our Call Yourself a Fan question of the week in the comments section below, as well as posting your own quiz questions, which we may just use on a future show. Have a great weekend wherever you're watching your team. We'll see you next week.